Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Decrypting Movies. This is episode number 47, and we're going to look at. Let me just bring up the poster. Yes, Searching. And yeah, it's a very interesting movie, and it's actually having a good rating. But if you see more than story or cinematography or performance, the editor is the protagonist here. I mean, the whole movie is nothing but screen time. So what we do, like I think in everyday life, we usually spend most of our time in cell phones or like laptops or desktops, so most of the exposure that we have in a day-to-day life is with electronic devices and looking up this Chrome browser, Safari or Firefox browsers, or then like File Explorer, all such things, right? Social media. So this movie actually has captured the exact way that we live with these electronic devices. So they have conveyed the story through this kind of what do you say, social networking, and then electronic devices. So that's the editing is the first protagonist, I would say. I mean, loud the editing, it's very very difficult, to narrate and convey a story through editing. So the story is simple here. There's a father and daughter. So the story revolves around the father and daughter, and they are not having a very, what do you say, not so bad, not so good relationship. Okay, so they're cool with each other, but then they have some issues with each other as well. So at this point of time, and she is having some, what do you say, private conversations with her friends that the dad is not aware of, and then she disappears all of a sudden. So that's how the movie starts. So inciting incident. So the straight away the movie starts with all these pop-ups and like how they text to each other and what she's doing and the conversation that they have in text messages. And so it's mostly Mac OS here. So we'll be looking at FaceTime and then all the Mac OS file explorer and everything. So yeah, this is how the movie starts, and when the daughter disappears, that's when the story begins, and that's the inciting incident. So the father searching for his lost daughter is the story of searching, and then there is a special agent, or what do you call, Lieutenant Vic. She's a lady, and she's being assigned to the case, and she's handling the day to day operations, and it has become a news. Okay, so suddenly this, like, she's a teenage, I think 16, 17. I do not remember the exact age of the daughter in this movie. So it's becoming like a sensation around that state, and then search parties are being conducted. They actually scout the area. They find her car and the keys inside a lake. So that takes a devastating turn. So it's almost like the daughter is dead, and and then one more guy, suddenly comes up in social media, and he says that I'm the one who raped and killed the daughter, Margot. So the daughter's name is Margot. So it's like very interesting things, and sudden turn of events, twists. It's filled with sudden turn of events and twists, and this is how the narration goes. So what happened to the daughter, and how the father solves the mystery, right? So he's a normal citizen, just trying to what do you say, get his daughter back, and she's like reading the conversation that his daughter had with his friends, with her friends, and they were planning to go somewhere out, and she didn't come back. So this thing he was not aware, and what exactly was she having any other issues? So all these things, she's surfing her laptop. I mean, he's surfing her laptop, her mobile, everything, and she's trying to understand her daughter better. I mean, he didn't. He's trying to understand her daughter better, so he's basically collecting all the information, and also he's kind of working with the Little Big, right? So there is one twist at the end. I don't want to reveal it, but I would say it's mostly screen time. That's why I love this movie. So we have seen movies where character graph is there, like one particular protagonist, and we see his transformation from evil to good or good to evil throughout the movie. And then there is like multiple character story where we see plenty of characters interacting with each other. But then this story, the main character or the protagonist is the editing. I'm say editing. So the story is conveyed through editing, and we all see this. How, I mean, you realize that we actually have a lot of screen time in a day-to-day basis. Like, we are stuffed ourselves with electronic devices. Like, we can't even exist without it, right? A cell phone, a laptop, or desktop. So The first most outstanding aspect is editing, and you should watch it just for editing. And then the suspenseful narration they have given it, right? So the dialogues are also a part of the call, like especially a video call is happening and the interaction is, or if the protagonist is watching a video, okay? So at one point of time, he's suspecting his own brother. So uh, her daughter gets stash of weed from his brother. So and they try to have a, what do you say, what do you say, it's not good, right? Not a moral relationship. So his brother is trying to what do you say, make out with his daughter, and this was something that was not aware, that he was not aware of. And he feels enraged with his own brother, and he sees a video recording where they have this conversation, or it's being discussed. So this is being shown as a recording to us, so we are actually watching it as a recording, like how you see a YouTube video in your mobile or laptop. And that's what I felt. It's amazing, like you kind of live in the movie. You're not just watching the movie, you're living the movie, like you're seeing the, like whenever he's surfing something in the mobile, you feel like you are surfing the mobile. So it gives you that perspective where we are actually using all these electronic devices. And I was really blown away because you kind of realize that you use a lot of screen time. And Apple has come up with this horse tracking software called screen time, so you will get to know how many hours or minutes you spent in a particular app, or like any category, education or information or like entertainment. So it's really important. So much screen time, we are getting used to it. And the interaction between humans on a personal note is getting missed, so we don't interact with each other much, but then mostly in our mobile phones or laptops. Yeah, I think performance wise, the protagonist is he's a popular face. I do not know his name, but I have seen him in more than a couple of movies, so I kind of know his face. His face is familiar to me, and I love his acting. He's like a what do you say, a father who thinks that he knows everything about his daughter, but then when she gets lost, and she's like that, most of the performance is centered around this what do you say, nervousness and panic, how he gets panicked, but then he keeps his cool. And he kind of digs deep, right? So he does not leave entirely everything to the cops, right? So he also does some investigation on his own, tries out. He's not much into the technological stuff, so he tries to understand, and then he digs deep. He calls up friend's mother, asks them where they were planning to go out. So all this stuff. So he has really played the character well. So apart from this, there is one other character, the cop, and she's like a supporting character, detective or Lieutenant Vic. So she helps them. She actually heads the investigations, and whether the daughter is alive or dead, and what happened to her, why she disappeared. So throughout the movie, we kind of get a lot of reasons. So she could have run away, or she could have been abducted, or she could have been stalked, or she just wanted to go, go out somewhere, and then she fell somewhere. So there's so many reasons. So nothing is like concrete, and you kind of keep guessing what happened to the daughter. Like what exactly happened? Was she like abducted, or like she ran away, or something happened, accident? So this is not revealed till the end. And almost like they take you to a particular ending, and then at the last minute they change that. So that's the huge plot twist. I don't want to say that because it will ruin the movie. If you like, see, this is how the whole movie would be like. This particular screen, you will see all this. Okay, I'll go. You'll see all these kind of screen time tabs in the movie, and it is completely like, if you see the poster here, right? You kind of see all these tabs, browsers, information, recordings, video files. It's as if you are checking the laptop, you're using the mobile, or you're using the desktop, or you're watching the TV. So everything is revealed through technology, right? Nothing is like third person, like how you watch a normal movie where two characters come and talk to each other. That's not happening in this movie. So everything you get to watch in a laptop or a mobile or a video clip. So that's how I mean, the editing to put together all these things in a well coerced manner. I would say it's an amazing job. This editor should get an Oscar, man. I don't know whether he got an Oscar, but this movie's editor should get an Oscar. Like See, you can see, right, the reviews groundbreaking and then a never nerve frying suspense thriller. Hitchcock levels of suspense. So they're comparing this movie with Hitchcock's. Alfred Hitchcock is called the master of suspense, right? And they're comparing him with it. So that's because it's mostly they could have gone for a simple narration where it's happening as a story and we get to see as a movie, but instead they chose this. Let it be technological. Let the viewers see everything to the point of technology, right? So point of view of technology, like let this browser, he searches something and he sees something, and he checks through the daughter's conversation. So all these things we get to see as a, what do you say, screen time. So if you see, it's also, I forgot, the genre is also very new. When I was reading, they mentioned is a American screen life mystery thriller film. So mystery, thriller genre. It's very popular genres, but then there is something new, screen life, and screen life or computer screen time is a genre of visual storytelling. So that I think I have seen couple of short films and as well as feature films. I don't remember particularly, but this was my first screen life feature film. So everything shown through computer screen time. So yeah, do check it out. You have to watch it once for this particular editing, like how they went with this screen time narrative, and then the story, especially his performance is really good. You can watch it again for actors who are like aspiring to act, or you want to act a movie. I mean, you want to watch a movie where there's good performance. Then this is a great movie. You can watch it again for the performance, and then the suspense story. So any mystery suspense genre fans would love this movie. This screen time is just a cherry on the top. So it's like super thriller and very less characters. So it's really difficult to make a compelling story with what do you say, very less characters. And adding to that, a lot of plot twists. So they keep you guessing why the daughter disappeared or where she disappeared, and then finally they reveal what happened to her, and it's kind of amazing. I think it has a second part or something, or they should come up with a second part. I loved it basically. Yeah, do check it out. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's episode number 47. You're watching Decrypting Movies. I'm Maddie, and this is Madly with Maddie. Do check it out. It's available on Netflix. Its movie name is Searching. It's 1 hour 42 minutes in length, and trailer is given in the description. I don't think you need to watch the trailer. Just go watch the whole movie. It's completely out of the world. Especially for editing, you should watch it once. And yeah, do check it out. I hope you enjoyed the episode. See you until the next live. Until then, you're watching Medley with Mary. Who's the Mary? I'm the Mary. Bye bye.